When we first run our program, we are in splash screen mode, and the user can begin by choosing between two different modes. When we go into maze mode, we can see that we have a maze of different rows and columns with different cell colors in them. The user is automatically placed in the center of the maze in a green cell, and the objective of the game is to move around the maze and collect this yellow circle, which represents our points, while avoiding the red circles which represent our enemy. The user can use key presses in order to move into different cells, up, left, right, and down, but if they try to move into a cell that's not green, it won't let them. Now, in order to win, all you have to do is try to collect as many points as possible without losing any lives. So here we'll see we can move the green point there and collide with it, and then this will give us 1 point. Now if we move into this left cell here, we'll collide with an enemy and then we'll lose a life, and the game will start over. Now once we get our lives down to 0, like so, our game is over and the user can press R to restart. We have toggle random mode, which essentially just chooses a random movement of all of our columns and rows. Makes it a little harder for the user to play because they can't explicitly control what's going on in the map. Now it's important to realize that this cube doesn't really move like a regular Rubik's Cube does, it just moves the rows and columns in that respective row and column to the left, right, upward. Now when we go into solve mode, this works like you would expect a regular Rubik's Cube to work. We have our center, left, up, down, right, and back faces, and the user can perform different movements in order to move around the cube like a regular Rubik's Cube. Now to begin, the user can choose a difficulty level. We'll start by choosing easy, and this will shuffle the cube a certain number of times. When the user performs movements in order to solve the cube, they're hopefully getting a little bit closer to the solution. But if they get stuck, they can press S, and this will show them the next move that they need to do to get to the solution. So here we'll press and hold S, and we can see this got us to our solve state.